Alright, welcome back everyone. It's time for the voting session. I hope you're all ready for that. I am at least, and I need some predictions. I want to see what you think will be the winner tonight. Eurovision 1996 is what we've watched, and now we're going to see what the entire community here thinks of the songs. We have 166 voters today, which is a pretty huge number. Of course, only 67 of you are in the jury that will see like your spot on votes, and everyone else, which is then almost 100 people, are part of the televote. So pretty big swing with the televote points today. Of course, we have actually had in the week leading up to this, the person on Discord just named Beba has done like a prediction, like not a prediction, like an odd making thing where all of you, or not all of you, but many of you have been able to like go in and predict basically what you think is going to win, and we can use that as odds. And if I just look at that list, everyone can access it on Discord. But basically, yeah, Ireland is the favorite, with Portugal, Sweden, Norway, and the UK rounding out that top 5. Then we got Austria, Estonia, Finland, Greece, Croatia, Cyprus, Netherlands, Turkey, Poland, Malta, France, Belgium, Switzerland, Slovakia, Slovenia, Spain, Bosnia-Herzegovina, and Iceland at the end. So yeah, let's see how the actual results will compare to those predictions or those odds. You can actually see like the spot on like percentages and everything on Discord as well if you're interested in that. However, now it is time for me to show you this. Here we go. Scoreboard on the screen right now. I hope that it's visible and good for everyone. I tried zooming it in one more, like a little bit more, but then I think the scoreboard kind of looks a bit... Is that better? Maybe it is. But it kind of looks stupid that Norway goes like that far down. But maybe this is better actually. Okay, let's go with this actually. I'm just thinking maybe... Okay, let's see. Something like... Okay, let's do that. There we go. Okay, so we got a bunch of predictions. We got Ireland, Portugal, Sweden, UK, Norway up there on most of them. Austria up there. But yeah, most of them are pretty similar. So let's see what's going to be up there. So yeah, let's just start the voting. And HRL is the first voter. And these are the lower points there, the first ones. Wow, didn't that go really fast, the way that everything moved? Anyway, 10 points to Finland, and the first 12 of the night goes to Portugal. Actually, you know what? I don't like it when it's this zoomed in, so I'm going to zoom out of it again a little bit. It looks weird for me, so I hope you're fine with that. Sebastian, voter number 2. And these are the first points there. Norway getting their first 8 points. Ireland getting their first 10. And the 12 here to Finland, who takes the lead here after 2 voters. Next is It's Me, Adrian, the 3rd voter. Slovenia getting their first points there. And then France getting an 8, their first as well. 10 points to Sweden. And the 12 to Poland puts it up in 4th there. 3 voters in. Number 4 is Sayad. And these are the first points. 8 points to Poland there, who takes over the lead now for the moment. 10 points to the UK, and the 12 to Ireland goes up in the top 5 there. Poland, Finland, Sweden, Netherlands, Ireland, and Portugal all separated by 4 points, as Zachary Herbert Wallace is the 5th voter. First few points for Croatia and Cyprus there. Sweden moves up in 2nd. 10 points to Norway, and 12 points to Ireland, who takes over the lead there for the first time tonight. Asterios changed his winner. Turkey 75 moment. Okay. We'll see what the new winner is then. I don't know what the old one was, but sure. 8 points to Sweden, 10 points to Ireland, and a 12 to Poland, who takes the lead here. Poland in the lead, 46 points, 1 point ahead of Ireland. Yanis, the next voter here. And 8 points go to Norway there. 10 points to Estonia to move ahead of Austria. And the 12 to Greece to move to the top half there. Greece getting their first 12. Still have quite a few countries on 0, 5 of them to be exact. Crimson, strongest year ever. I don't know about that. Spain getting 5 points as well. Croatia with 8. 10 points to Sweden, goes up in third there. And the 12 to Ireland to take over the lead again. From Poland. Poland still in second, Sweden in third. Eric from Brazil. And these are the first points there. 8 points to Estonia. 10 points to Sweden. And the 12 goes to Portugal. Nothing for Ireland there, which means 3 points separating the top 3. ESC Leos, 10th voter here. We're blasting through these. 8 points to Turkey there. 10 points to Portugal, moves up in 4th. And the 12 goes to Sweden to move all the way up into 1st. Next is Frank B. 11th voter. Switzerland getting their first point there. Greece moves out of Austria. 8 points to Sweden at the top. 10 points to the United Kingdom. And the 12 goes to Norway. Goes all the way up into 2nd with that. Next is Groot's grandma. Nanne Grönvall's Stan account. Okay. Yeah. Maybe 12 points for Sweden though. Then. We'll see. 8 points to Norway, 10 points to Austria, and, well, obviously 12 points to Sweden then. Sweden, Norway, Ireland, Poland, Portugal. Current top 5 here. Georgie K. Voter number 13. These are the first points. Sweden closing in on the triple digits already. 10 points to Norway there to go up in 2nd. And the 12 to Finland moves quite a few places, up into 7th, I think. Next is Togravus Ceterum. Sweden now in the triple digits. 8 points to Ireland, 10 points to Portugal, and the 12 goes to Poland. Sweden, of course, yet to win our watch-alongs. So could this be their moment? I mean, not even ABBA could do it, but could they get it here? We're 15 voters in. They're leading by 23 points. 10 points from Annie N here to the Netherlands, and the 12 to Sweden. They're getting a huge gap at the top now. Ireland getting nothing there. So 32 points in the lead for Sweden. In Ivanik's heart puts Slovakia their first points there. 8 points to Finland. 10 points to Austria. And the 12 to the Netherlands. Nothing for Sweden there, so Ireland catches up a little bit again. Netherlands moves up into 6th with that. Semi Yashari, 17th voter. A pretty big gap on the right side as well, from Spain up to the rest. 10 points to Slovakia there. It's a big one for them. And 12 points to Poland. A lot of the songs not getting anything there. Poland moves up into 2nd with that. Vils der Grootgot from America is voter number 18. So we got 50 voters to go. 10 points to Austria there. And the 12 goes to Ireland, who are now also in the triple digits. 103 points, 19 points behind Sweden. Adi Star puts Iceland getting their first points there, so Bosnia and Herzegovina the only one yet to score any points. 8 points to Malta, 10 points to Norway, and the 12 to Finland. Finland up in 6th place here, doing very well so far. Pieman from Portugal, next one to vote. Norway goes up in the top 3 there. Poland takes it back though with an 8, who are now in the hundreds as well. Ireland with the 10, and the 12 goes to Finland. Finland up in the top 5 now. Pushes down Portugal outside of it. Vicky Vision from America. with these as the first point. Iceland moves out of Spain there. 8 points to Austria. 10 points to Norway to be back in the top 3. And the 12 goes to Ireland. Nothing for Sweden there, which means 1 point in it now between Sweden and Ireland. Anne from Czechia. 4 points to Sweden there. So if Ireland gets something big, we'll have them back up in the lead. Poland gets 8. Ireland does indeed get 10. And the 12 to Norway. Norway up in third there. Jere from Germany. Lower points here. Portugal and Austria currently tied. United Kingdom moves out of Turkey. Netherlands goes up into 8th again, I think. Austria up in the top 5 now. And Estonia gets the 12. Next is Gluse Mars. Lower points here. Ireland and Sweden still very close to each other. 8 points to Cyprus there. 10 points to Portugal. Goes up into 6th with that. And the 12 to Norway. Current top 5. Ireland, Sweden, Norway, Poland, Austria. How many had those 5 on their bingo card today? Not many, I think. Sweden back up in the lead here from Ellen's votes. President of Gina G's Aussie fan club. Well, you kind of gave your 12 away, I think. Indeed you did. United Kingdom now up into 10th. No, 9th place that must be. Because there are only 23 songs. How am I supposed to say that? Xibergish Ishguat. Yes. 10 points to Croatia. And the 12 goes to Austria. Austria back up in the top 5 there, battling it out with Portugal. Luis Lopez, the Wilderness Master, is the 27th voter. A few more points for Switzerland there at the bottom. Bosnia yet to score. 8 points to Sweden. 10 points to Turkey. And the 12 goes to Norway. Ireland, Sweden and Norway separated by 8 points. Poland has dropped back a little bit, very close with Portugal and Austria right now. And then Finland also in the hundreds already. Tibor Forever is the 28th voter. Poland moves up in 4th there with a 10. And the 12 goes to Norway to leapfrog both Ireland and Sweden up in the lead. Norway now the leader for the first time today, I think. Diwanton Bugale, or they pronounced it some Diwanton or something. I don't know. Anyway. It's Anton, we know it. 10 points to Sweden there, and the 12 goes to Portugal. Portugal moves up in 4th with that 12. Ruben Singh, the next one. Everyone in the double digits now, except Bosnia and Herzegovina, who still haven't scored a single point. 8 points to Sweden, 10 points to the UK, and 12 to Ireland. Ireland now in the lead. Ireland, Sweden and Norway, they're just exchanging all the time here. It's really fun to see. Beba from Ukraine is the next voter. A few movement here and there. Austria now back up in 4th. Sweden takes over the lead momentarily. Portugal back in 4th. And the 12 to Ireland, who take back the lead. They're just constantly moving around. The entire top 5, top 6 even, I'd say. Ike Charlie. That's good. That's good. Let's see if Spain gets some points as well. 8 points to Greece there. 10 points to Turkey to move up in 9th. And the 12 to Portugal. Ireland and Norway getting nothing there. Sweden only at 2, so it evens out all of it here. Sanomi Sespava, halfway through the jury vote here now, after these. 8 points to Portugal. 10 points to Austria, up in the top 5 there, and the 12 to Ireland, who are putting some distance down to Sweden now. 17 points. Azorian guy from Portugal. Next up here, Croatia moves up in 13th, I think that is. 8 points to Ireland, 10 points to Sweden, who are now on 200, and the 12 to Portugal. Portugal closing in on Norway a little bit. Next is Disco Daz, with these as the lower points. Croatia now into the top half there instead of Cyprus. 8 points to the UK, 10 points to Netherlands, and 12 goes to Portugal. Portugal now up in the top 3, ahead of Norway there. Just a little bit of Dr. Ross is the next voter. There's good references today. 8 points to Austria there. 10 points to Estonia to move ahead of Turkey. And the 12 goes to the UK to move ahead of Finland there. Nothing for Ireland at the top, so it's evening out again. 9 points in it now. David Kutai Art Vandelay here from Malta puts Slovakia ahead of Malta. 8 points to Austria, 10 points to Portugal, and the 12 to Ireland. 16 points ahead now. Ireland, Sweden, Portugal, current top 3. Norway and Austria rounding out the top 5 as North Pole Guy is the next to vote. Bosnia and Herzegovina still on 0. And we're on 38 voters in. 10 points to Norway here, and the 12 goes to Finland. Finland moves out of the UK with that 12. Finland has gotten quite a few 12s, haven't they? Where are they? 7th place right now. Valentina Monetta, the next one to vote. Belgium moves out of Malta there. 8 points to Sweden, 10 points to Ireland, and the 12 goes to Poland. Poland closing in on Austria there again. And next is Live, Laugh and Sing. And these are the lower points. Greece moves out of Cyprus there. They're having a little personal battle. 8 points to Sweden, 10 points to Netherlands, and the 12 goes to Norway. Norway up in 3rd now. And what am I seeing? Oh, God. Wait. Sorry, I'm gonna pause here at... Oh. Perfect moment to pause. Keleke Helipan. Right as I see that the real life Alipan has sent in a donation. I'm sending a heart there. Bedridden all week. You've all kept my spirits up. Thanks. Thank you to you as well, Alipan. You're wonderful. Well, there it comes on the screen as well. Hope next week's just an improvement. You got this. We're really happy to have you here as well, and I'm really grateful for you. And yeah, let's pay extra much attention to your votes. Hope you've enjoyed the evening, and hope you will continue enjoying it. Let's see what you voted for. Lower points there. Some of the songs I guess you're not very satisfied with the current results of. There we go. Cyprus up in... Cyprus is not doing that well, honestly. Poland up in 5th there, and the 12 to Ireland. So current leader must what's it called? Alipan must fancy the current leader. I think that's what you say. What a darling indeed. Warts and all, we're moving on. Thank you again, Alipan. 10 points to Poland there from Warts and all, and a 12 to Estonia. Warts and all is less satisfied with the current leader, I think, than Alipan is. Dr. Seger, just a little bit of glansbier, is the 43rd voter here. 10 points to Austria, and the 12 goes to Malta. That's a first. Malta moves 2 places with that 12, their first of the day. Joao BPC gives these as the points. 8 points to Turkey there. 10 points to Portugal. Portugal still in that top 3, and the 12 to Poland. Poland's holding on to their spot in the top 5 here. How are Cyprus and Greece so low? I don't know. I really expected both of them in the top 10 actually. But here we are. It's not a very predictable year. But I do think that top 4, I had that predicted. Green without collar here puts 12 more points to Portugal, who are starting to catch up a little bit. Cornwall's Daguatgot. Maybe some points for Austria here. A lot of points on the right side here. 8 points to Estonia. 10 points to the UK. A lot of songs at the top getting blanked here. 12 points to Austria. So 4 out of the 5 songs in the current top 5 getting nothing. Is Bosnia going to get 0 points? Yeah, I mean, Bosnia's still on 0. 47 voters in. 8 points to Norway here from 12 points. 10 points to the Netherlands. And the 12 goes to Sweden. 6 points in it now. Ireland and Sweden separated by 6 points at the top. Portugal a further 20 almost behind. Sasha, 48th voter here. 8 points to Finland. 10 points to Austria, who are now in the top 5. And 12 to Sweden. Sweden now take over the lead by 4 points. Senora Domar from Ireland for some reason puts these as the points. Croatia now in the hundreds as well, so the entire left side is there. 8 points to Portugal, 10 points to France to move 2 places up, and the 12 to Ireland. Ireland now leading by 1 point. They're really going at it, Ireland and Sweden. It's fun to see. Guess the song. Kau Isveljetnes no... I have no clue. Maybe someone in the chat will get it. 8 points to Finland, 10 points to Norway, and the 12 here goes to Ireland. Ireland back in the lead there now. 7 points ahead of Sweden. Lavoie Amber. Yeah, that's... Well, you're a year late, but I do like the reference, I gotta say. 8 points to Norway here from Lavoie Amber. 10 points to Austria, who are back in the top 5, and a 12 to Ireland, who are putting some distance down to Sweden now then. Missy Lissy, after this we only have 15 more voters to go in the jury. Quite a gap there from Slovakia down to the bottom 4 as well, look at that. 8 points to Austria, 10 points to Estonia, and the 12 goes to Portugal. Nothing for Ireland there, so it's evening it out a little bit. If you're not knowing it, Rodmore will be sad. Why? Istivighet, that's good. I like that. 5 points to Cyprus to put them in the hundreds. 10 points to the UK there, and the 12 goes to Belgium to move ahead of France. Fermobi, 54th voter. There's a few movement there. And Turkey and Netherlands feels like they've been going at it all the way here. 10 points to Poland here, and the 12 goes to Finland to move ahead of the UK. Up into 7th. Finland's doing really well. Castilla-La Mancha jury from Toledo host city Tod. I'm guessing it said today. 8 points to Greece there. 10 points to Austria, who are having that spot in the top 5 there, and the 12 to Finland. Finland still in 7th. They're just racking up points, you know. Really, Dimitris, 90s are so good. I agree with you, definitely. Turkey and Netherlands still, yep. 8 points to Ireland there, 10 points to Norway, and the 12 goes to Sweden. 10 points between them now. Lanemoye, 10 voters to go after this. Uh, 8 points to Sweden there. Sweden 2 points behind Ireland now. 10 points to Croatia, and the 12 goes to Ireland at the top. So Sweden not 2 points behind now. Zofi from Hungary. Lower points there. A few points to Switzerland. 8 points to Ireland at the top. 10 points to Finland again. Finland racking up points. And 12 points to Austria. Could Finland even catch Poland, you know? They're only 20 points behind there. Hayo from Germany. These are the lower points. Slovakia and Slovenia on a tie there. That's confusing for some. Not for me, though. 10 points to the UK there, and the 12 to Austria. Austria got that grip on the top 5 now. Poland's dropped back. Lord Rodmorg says happy birthday in Greek. Ah, Charomena Genethlia. Oh, look at that! Rodmorg! 7 points to Bosnia and Herzegovina. It had to be Rodmorg, didn't it? The first points to Bosnia. Good to see. 12 points to the UK there from Rodmorg. Happy birthday. Hope you're excited to see your 4th favorite of the year having only 7 points. That all came from you. We'll see if they'll get some more throughout this. Jimmy's 2001 gives 8 points to Portugal, 10 points to Sweden, and the 12 goes to Ireland. And next will be Princess Lucia Isabel. 6 voters to go. Slovakia moves ahead of Slovenia there now. 8 points to Ireland. 10 points to Portugal, and the 12 goes to Sweden. And the whole audience claps for Bosnia. Yeah. Andy Neos Como. So maybe some points for Portugal here, I'm just assuming. Andy is very bad at being discreet with the songs that he likes, let's just say. Yeah, 12 points to Portugal. There we have. Andy must be very satisfied with the top 3 currently, if it just swaps around. Anna from Switzerland, 4 voters to go. UK and Estonia making moves there. Sweden with an 8. 10 points to Ireland. I think Ireland's got the jury vote, honestly. 12 points to Austria there as well. And Austria's definitely got the top 5 here. They could pause Norway even, you know. Cosmic Summers, 65th voter. A few points to Norway there, though, to put some distance to Austria. 8 points to Ireland. I think that's it, isn't it? 10 points to Sweden. Yeah, we only have 2 voters to go, so... And a 12 to Austria. Austria could get 4th in the jury vote. We'll see. Just a little Bruno. It's also a good reference. 7 points to Norway there. Finland moves out of the UK. Yeah, I expected it to go back due to the reference. 10 points to Sweden, and the 12 from Bruno to Poland. So Poland's going to get 6th in the jury vote. It's only my votes left here. And these are the songs that I voted for. No movement anywhere from my points. 8 points to Poland doesn't change anything. 10 points to Portugal doesn't change anything. And my 12 to Ireland will not change anything either. Now we're slowing it down. Time for the televote. We're just going to pause right away here pretty quickly. Bosnia and Herzegovina currently in last place. They would have gotten 0 points, but Rodmorg, the recap voter, said no. Birthday Boy got... 7 points for Bosnia and Herzegovina, and those are the only ones that they got. Spain in second to last. Yeah, I'm not going to go through every position. You can see them on the screen right now. Top 10 consisting of Ireland in the lead, Sweden behind, then Portugal, Norway, Austria, the top 5. Poland in 6, UK and Finland close to each other, 7th and 8th, and Estonia and Turkey close to each other in 9th and 10th. The Netherlands, Croatia, Cyprus, Greece. Those are the ones in the triple digits. We're going to start with the points for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Let's see if they've gotten more points than the ones from Rodmorg. They're first up. Televote gives Bosnia and Herzegovina 28 points. So Rodmorg is not entirely on his own, but it's not a very good score for Bosnia today. Definitely their worst results so far in our watch-alongs. Spain up next. Get only 15 points, which means that Spain actually gets beaten by Bosnia and Herzegovina. Well, 15 points, yeah, that's not a lot. Iceland up next, and they get 48 points, which puts them ahead of both Spain and Bosnia and Herzegovina. Not up in triple digits, though. It's a pretty poor score for Iceland, with the Scooby-Doo song. Switzerland next, and they only get 29, so they're going to get beaten by Iceland, surely. Yep. Not a good score for Switzerland. Slovenia up next. Let's see how many points they get. They get 95 points. That's quite a hefty amount, honestly. 150 they end on, which is twice the amount of Iceland. And Slovakia get 146. Jeez, that's good score for Slovakia. Nice to see. Good score for Slovakia there. Malta next up. And Malta get 125. That puts them behind Slovakia, doesn't it? Yeah, Slovakia beats Malta by 4 points there. Due to a bigger televote score. Belgium next. 147 points for Belgium, which means they beat everyone who's gotten points so far. Up on 230 there. Next is France. Only 60 points for France. Well, that's a poor score. It doesn't even pass Slovenia with that. 60, that's so low. Jeez. Greece up next here. Okay, yeah, we're getting to the big boy scores now. 230 points for Greece. Not gonna match their top results of the previous 90s years, but big score. Cyprus up next. And Cyprus only get 156. I really expected Cyprus to do a lot better. That's not a very good score for Cyprus compared to what I believed they would get. Croatia up next, 199 for Croatia, which puts them behind Greece. Yeah, Greece's score in the televote was big. 199 is a good score too, but Greece got a really big score. The Netherlands, 189 points, which puts them just ahead of Croatia there in the end. 3 points ahead, but behind Greece. So Greece won a lot on the televote here. Turkey, next up here. And Turkey get 220 points, which puts them ahead of Greece. That's for sure. 392 points for Turkey. And next is Estonia. And Estonia gets... Wait, 335? That's more than 100... Oh! Whew. Okay. Huge score for Estonia. 335. That puts them way ahead of everyone else who's gotten points so far. Finland up next. Let's see what they get. And Finland get only 208. Surely it puts them ahead of the other ones who have received. Yeah, but Estonia beat them comfortably. That's a huge score for Estonia. Estonia won a lot on this televote. United Kingdom, and they get 428 points. Yeah, that's 658 they're up on. Huge for the UK. 658 points the UK will end on. That could put them in the top 5, you know. Poland up next. Poland get 400. That's even more. 430 points for Poland. Oh, I'm happy to see that. Poland, huge score for the televote as well. Poland's heading for a really good result in this year. My heart is warm from that. Austria up next. Let's see how many points they get. Austria, of course, top 5 with the jury. 365. Does that put them behind UK? No, they beat the UK, but they get beaten by Poland. Okay. They got a big score in the jury, which puts them ahead of the UK in total there. Poland, Austria, UK currently leading. Norway, 4 more countries to go. Norway get... yeah, that's even more. 517. They go ahead of all of those comfortably. Norway comfortably in the top 4, but the only question is how many points have the top 3 from the jury gotten in the televote? Ireland, Sweden and Portugal the ones to go. Portugal the first to receive points. Sweden and Ireland will be... I mean, they're very close to each other. They're only separated by 22 points. Portugal get... Portugal get 568. Yeah, that's even more than Norway. 926 points. I mean, sure, will we get a song with more than 1,000 points today? Is that enough for Portugal? I'm not sure. It's a huge televote score. Sweden next. And Sweden gets... Sweden gets 558. They get... yeah, they're gonna beat Portugal with that, but they get beaten in the televote by Portugal, but 974 points for Sweden. How many points do Ireland need here? Is Ireland going to take it or is Sweden going to take it? It's between those two. Ireland need 537 points. That's quite a lot that they need. It's quite a lot, but that would only put them 3rd in the televote. Let's see how many points they actually get. Ireland gets... yes... 646. Yeah, it's not even close. 646 points for Ireland. They win by 110 points in the... yeah, massive score in the televote for Ireland. It's not it's not made it for Sweden, you know. Sweden's not meant to win this. Ireland wins this quite comfortably in the end there, regardless of the televote maintaining the suspense towards the final votes. But it's a big margin. It really is. But yeah, these are the final results. Look at that. I mean, I mean, I can just speak for myself, but I think the top 6 here is exactly the 6 songs that I had in my top 6. So this guy's very happy. We got instantly we got a boo Ireland winning. A lot of negativity about it, but hey ho, it is the way it is. You can't win every time, or you can't have your favorite win every time. Clear as day, Ireland was the what's it called? The majority's favorite. It's all democracy, or whatever you say. Spain finished in last place. Right, wait, actually, we could show it on. Let's actually show it on the website instead, because it gives a more clear view, I think. Okay, let's see. If I do... Yeah, there we go. Looks good. Alright, here are the final results. Let's take a look at them. Ireland won here. You can see they won both the jury and the televote score. 38 sets of 12, 54.42% of the points. Look at this. Sweden only getting 14 12s. Portugal getting 23. Norway and Poland also getting more 12s than Sweden. Sweden get the least amount of blanks, though, for Sweden. Only 29 blanks for Sweden, while Ireland got 36, Portugal 33. But yeah, pretty big score in the end that they won with. 110 points ahead. Portugal 48 points behind Sweden there. Norway with 85 points behind Portugal. Poland pretty far behind, honestly. Yeah, Poland, of course, what did we say? They were 6th in the jury vote, but they beat... Yeah, Austria was far behind in the televote score here, but Austria had a pretty big margin down to the UK there in the jury, so Austria ended up in 6th in the end. UK 7th, Estonia 8th. Estonia completely on their own there in the end, while they passed Finland, of course, who were ahead of them in the jury. But pretty big score for the televote for Estonia. Finland in 9th, also kind of on their own. Turkey in 10th. Greece beat Netherlands there in the end, yeah. And Croatia, indeed. Cyprus in 14th. Cyprus, not a single 12 for Cyprus, and 14th. I expected Cyprus up in the top 10. How I could be wrong, huh? Belgium 15th, Slovakia 16th, Malta 17th, Slovenia 18th, France down in 19th. I did not expect that as well. And then the bottom 4 was pretty much... They were very far behind. Yeah, Bosnia and Herzegovina and Spain definitely a long way behind. And, well, we just avoided our first nul point by the birthday boy Rodmore giving 7 points to Bosnia and Herzegovina. Actually got a 10 there in the end as well. Switzerland, only country not to get a single big point of any kind. 9 people voted for Bosnia and Herzegovina, which is not a lot. Yeah, Sweden, the country to receive points from the most amount of people, 137. But yeah, these are the final results. Again, only 14 12s for Sweden. Less than Poland, less than Norway, less than Portugal, and less than Ireland. Bosnia 157 blanks, yeah. There was something that I thought about. Oh yeah, we're gonna compare it to the predictions, of course. So I'll just block that out. I mean, the standout has to be Poland, right? Like, Poland was 14th in these odds that Beba put together, and finished 4th. No, not 4th, 5th. That's the standout for sure. Other than that, I don't think there were too many surprises. Of course, Greece and Cyprus didn't really finish as high as predicted there. Turkey a little bit higher. Estonia a little bit lower. UK finished or were predicted in the top 5. They finished 7th. So yeah, Portugal and Sweden just swapped places. But yeah, I mean the odds weren't that far off. It's only Poland really that was the upset, I guess. Alright, that has been everything for this watch along. We've watched 1996. I hope you've enjoyed watching with me and also voting and checking out the results. And even though your favorite didn't win, I hope that you can be happy anyway. We've had a wonderful evening together, I'd say. Thank you again to Alipan for the wonderful generosity, and I hope your next week will be amazing, much better than last week. And we're gonna watch 1997 next. If it's gonna happen on Wednesday, I'm not gonna confirm that right away here now, because what if I feel completely sick, or if I feel very tired on Wednesday? You never know. So I'm not confirming it, but in case anything unexpected doesn't happen in a negative way, then I'll see you all on Wednesday for watching 1997. And if not on Wednesday, then maybe next Saturday. Who knows? Or well, actually I know, because I'm not going to be here on next Saturday, so nothing next Saturday. But we might watch 1997 on Wednesday. So yeah. Enjoyed it until the results came. I just can't stand the Irish winners. Oh well. Each to their own. This is one of my favorite winners of all time. Just like 1994 was, but this time at least my winner won. So I'll be happy about this. I'm going to be playing some The Voice for you, so everyone who, all 36 of you who blanked it, goodbye to you now, and I guess I will see all of the 130 voters of The Voice. Well, we don't have that many people watching right now, but yeah, maybe you'll stick around with me to listen to our newest winner by, what did we say, Emir Quinn? I think that was the way you were supposed to pronounce it, right? Yeah, see you around. Lovely to have you all here tonight. I'll be talking a little bit in the Discord, I guess, after this, so see you there, and good night.